But it's done, it's celebrated. It is done. So a lot of things have been happening recently that I know that the council is very involved in, and the council has everything.
I have lots of reports.
Okay.
I attended the GCISD open house for their new Technology, Education, and Career Center on September 12th. And it is a lovely facility for those of our residents who attend GCISD. And I would just also remind our council that we have the Gene Buenger Technology and Computer Academy for HBIC that will be opening in October, right? Excuse me, August. In August, it will be opening next August for the next school year. I would also like to compliment the library. I am reading a ebook on my iPad, and I am thrilled to be able to do that. Thank you very much. And finally, most of you have an invitation to the Six Stones Fall Festival, which is Saturday, October 26th. It'll be an all-day celebration, including a farmer's market where there will be growers coming from 200-mile radius to sell fresh produce from 10 to 4. So it will be an exciting and fun day for the entire family.
Is that in Campus West?
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am. We're at the community garden.
Very nice. And there's something there in the community garden too, that is taking place on some of us at email. That's the ATMOS dance.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
10.
Anything else? All right. Anything, Kim?
Nothing to report, Mayor.
All right, have a Tuesday manager.
Yes, ma'am, I've got several things. The first thing, and most important, is I'm going to introduce to y'all Al Frank. And that we were thrilled with how Al with us. And the day that Al has been here, he has endeared himself more to us, better than we expected. And we expected great things. So what I'd like to do is take just a couple minutes and let Al tell us a little bit about himself and his family and tell us some juicy stuff out.
Well, I grew up in Arkansas, so it can't be too juicy.
Where in Arkansas?
Where? Forest City.
Where do you stay?
Between Memphis and Little Rock on Interstate 40 miles from there. Yeah, a cotton country. Grew up there, went to undergraduate school in Arkansas, and went to ROTC, and I needed the $50 a month, and so I had to endure that. I hated ROTC, and I told the story staff, forgive me, I'll have to go through this again. But I hated ROTC, and I thought, if the Army's this rinky-dink, I shouldn't want to be in it. So I went off to the Army, and my basic course at Fort Belvoir, Corps of Engineers, and got offered to come on active duty, and I didn't think that was right, and I almost passed out because I'd already been accepted in graduate school in Louisiana. And so I prayed about that a little bit and decided it was something that I should do, and I stayed in that Army with the Corps for 21 years, and never had a bad job, and it wasn't rinky-dink like the ROTC was, so I thoroughly enjoyed that. Finally decided to get out, and I decided after I hit 20 I was working for half pay, and I didn't think, even in Arkansas, that's not good. So I got out, and I went to Burlington, Iowa, right in the southeast corner of that state, and stayed there cold 19 months. When the Mississippi freezes up, I knew I was in the wrong part of the country. Where I grew up in Arkansas, the Mississippi never froze, and so we left there and went to Rockville, Maryland. I stayed there for about 9.5 years. And Rockville's about the same size as Euless, right on the outskirts of D.C. If you haven't been there, it's a great little community. And so after 9.5 years, I wore out my welcome there and decided it was time to come to Texas. And I saw the job in McKinney and the growth that was going on there, and I thought this looks like a great place to come back to this part of the world. So I came to McKinney and thoroughly enjoyed it. Had the best workforce I've ever had in McKinney. And I told them, I don't know whether just Texas folks are just good to work and enjoy working, that they did. That's what I missed the most, but it was time to leave after 8.5 years, and I was fortunate enough to interview for this job, and I look forward to my time here. And that's it. My wife is a lovely lady. We've got 3 grown sons and 5 grandchildren, and my oldest son is actually in Afghanistan today. He left a week or 2 ago and will be there until the middle of next year. And I have my middle son's in Fort Worth, right down the road a little bit. That was another reason we wanted to come this way. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter that's just started kindergarten. And my wife told me we need to move closer. And guess what? Euless is just right. So that's the gist of me. And it's a privilege to be here.
Thank you, welcome aboard.
When you get to know Hal, you're gonna like him just like we are, even better. But I tell you, when you get to know his wife, you're really gonna like her, not like him.
You better have some time to sit and talk if you're going to get to know my wife.
I brought her in the other day, and I thought I remembered him having sons, so I thought maybe that's a daughter-in-law. It turned out to be his wife.
36.
36 years. And she's an investigator with the OPM.
OPM, that's correct.
Office of Personnel Management for the federal government. She carries a badge.
No gun.
She's got to be a good person.
They were smart and wouldn't let her carry a gun.
Anyway, so get to know Hal, they're great people. We're thrilled to have you here. Also, unless someone mentioned this while I was talking a while ago with Parker, the mayor has something that she is not telling you, and that is that did I mention at the Chamber of Commerce Gala Saturday night, the mayor received the Clyde Mooney Award. Mr. Mooney, if you don't know, was the first chamber chairman for HEB, and that's the chamber's highest award, and the mayor was receiving that.
I wish we'd known that.
She, well, it was a difficult situation. I wish we had it was a difficult situation. Anyway, there we
When you're dealing with my family, it's a difficult situation.
I dig that whole deal, but yeah. I wish we would.
All my children came in, except the one from California.
Well, if I'd known you would have been honored, I'd have been.
Well, I guess you know I was going to be honored because I didn't.
Well, actually, y'all, I don't think y'all did.
No.
We were sworn to secrecy, and
I just thought, well, I'm up for something. They're going to say something about why would all the children be in? I didn't know they were there until someone, I was at the table talking to everyone. And I said, what are you doing here? Well, I came with all the rest of the family, and then they all were.
Well, I apologize.
Well, that's okay. That was fun. I'm glad that I'm here. Frankly, but that was the lesson. I really appreciate it. Because more people have called and said, how did you get all them in without knowing? Who did all this? Isn't this wonderful? I said, my staff can do it. Right? Right. Thank you.
also, probably most of y'all know this. If you don't, if you knew Wayne Creek, Wayne is living in Euless since the early 60s. Donna Mickens' daughter is married to Wayne's son. Wayne was killed in a motorcycle accident. Last Thursday?
No, it was before that. I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Funeral service is at the First Methodist Church at First Thursday, 11 a.m. at the station. It's tomorrow night from 6 to 8. Great guy, attraction, fellow out here. Really, the guy was in the fire academy. So Susan's police and fire academy. So, man, that's all the announcements I got.
I think a couple of people have some other things on their list.
Yeah, we've got two folks that would like to go ahead of everybody else. We can't let them both go at once. I think the ATMOS item would be the quickest, and that is item number 6. First time reading of ordinance 2011, approving the initial resolution between the ATMOS City Steering Committee and ATMOS Energy.
Just would remind you that we briefed council about this a couple of weeks ago, and this is the ordinance that actually does impact the rate of the bank. And the rate impact is not on the customer charge, it's on the consumption of the commodity charge. So, and the estimate is that the bill would approximately raise 74 cents per customer.
This has been agreed upon with the steering committee of
Yes, sir.
Pine Some Cities.
Yes, sir.
And yes. Ms. Maloney, do you have anything you need to add, or?
Oh, I just want to thank you. As Dale was saying, back in the spring, y'all approved the methodology of going forward, and this is now the first of the tariffs. Next winter will be for the 2014 year. This is the 2013, and the effective date would be November 1. Originally, it was going to be the 15th, but we had to slide things a little bit to adjust, but would appreciate your support of this.
Thank you.